Okay, last little video, just some sort of information. Like I say, you might tend to only use these sort of things at GCSE really, but obviously we've got our basic drawings done, basic working drawings done. Again, you can see there's quite a lot of these parts that are quite complicated, quite hard to sort of dimension. It did get quite messy. So one thing we can do is do a detailed view. So you can see this one here. So basically it does a little enlargement of a section. So I might want to, if I zoom in there, I might want a bit more detail on these fixings. So I'm going to just start the circle. So I've left clicked, drag out that. That'll then produce me this enlarged view. I'm just going to drop it over here. So again, you can see it's section A and then section A is here, so that won't be an easier part to dimension, show some details on that type of thing. Again, I could obviously pick out, you know, dimension the nut size, all that type of thing, or add a note about what that part is, etc., etc. But I'll just leave that as the basic one. So again, we could do, and again, you could do a number of them. You don't just have to stick to one. Could be, or I might want to show this sort of detail of how this screw's attached here. So again, I could do a enlarged view of that. Okay, when I run out of space, I might move. I'm just going to move that. So again, left click, just drag it out of the way for a second. So again, they're detailed views, and again, I could dimension them as I say. You know, you could put the length of that hole on there, something like that, if you wanted to. So again, it's a lot easier to do it on a detailed view than to try and get all the detail around there. And again, we can clearly see which one's which, and also we can change the scale if needs be. Another one that's quite common is this section view. So again, I could have had a different view. It's the idea of, you know, thinking about potentially the slots in the back. So again, it's quite difficult to see there. So what we could add, let me just change that. So again, if I click on it, you can see that's a vertical. I'm going to change it to horizontal. So imagine I sawed this piece of my upright in half. What you get there, let me just click on line. So again, it's then going to say, if I'm looking directly down on that, as if I've cut it in half, you'll see in a second. Takes a bit of time to process. Oh, I think I've clicked it too many times. Let me just start that again. So section view, horizontal. I was going to do it up there, sorry. So again, no, it's not a great section view actually, that. But again, you can sort of see that I could potentially dimension this little cutout and slot that type. It's a bit more complicated, that one. But again, you can see to add that on there, I could move it around, all that type of thing. But well, that's basic section view, not the best example, to be honest, that one. So I'll just delete that. And let's say we'll just move that back a little bit. Reposition our section view, etc., etc. Broken out sections, again, it's exactly what it is. So again, it does this sort of the idea of modifying an existing view by cutting away a closed profile. So again, I could do a little cutout section of a part. Very much like the section view. And we'll produce that sort of detail view, but I won't worry about that too much. But yeah, there's a couple of different things, different features, fairly basic things that you can do on there. Like I say, we could actually add a cutting list to that, a table on there. We could annotate and number or label parts if you want to describe each one. So again, just put it on there. It'll just do a numbering system that I can then then number it. That would then go into a cutting list, all that type of thing. So I could number all my parts if that was a way to do it. And again, all these are editable, so I could put in whatever number I want. Just do that one again. Double click, delete it, just put one in. All that type of thing. If it makes it a bit more easy if you're going to talk about each different bit in that. But that's basic section views, detail views, and the sort of other bits and pieces that you might be able to do on a working drawing.